think we just saw Ukitake's Bankai right now in this chapter, and in that we even get to see Ichibee. Oh my god, this old dude, I actually never imagined to be such a badass. If he's actually going against Ywach just like that single-handedly, I'm like, this guy's got some stuff on him right now. He ain't no fucking jokes. He's showing that he's one of the top guys in the Zero Division now, and there's like a lot of mystery as well from like the beginning of this chapter, from what definitely from what we see with like Kyoraku and Ukitake. Is that one thing I've been wanting to know for a while? Is like, okay, what have they been up to? Not to mention as well, like, which a big question as well. I was like, didn't I remember, like, didn't like fucking Kyoraku have like an eye patch or something like that? What the fuck happened to that? Did he like get immediately healed or something, or is that like just something that he just genuinely forgot about? Like, could just forget about that? Because I remember he looked freaking badass as fuck with that like eye patch or something. But yeah, fuck it. I guess that's just gone now. That's like, fuck it. He just healed it and don't need it anymore. And one thing is like, what really interesting about it is that it's saying like Kamiki, like he's saying, like was successful, and you just see like this giant like shadow around Ukitake, and I was thinking, okay, that's gotta be his Bankai or something like I was saying, because from what we saw from the anime of what his like previous ability was, I think it was using his Shikai. From what we know all about it was that it was just able to actually use his special ability, was able to absorb stuff and then redirect it at like a higher like range and like power and stuff. So it's pretty much like the same like it's like a completely different ability unless there's like perhaps it's like two Zanpakutos in one, because remember it is two blazes, so who knows, maybe it could be something like that. Like I actually don't know, because it's like I believe that the true name of it means like Law of the Twin Fish, so who knows, maybe the twin could represent like two hidden abilities to it, but I'm pretty certain that that's his Bankai, and yeah, we really need a little bit more direction, like what's going on with his like these two right now. Are they actually going to go to like the Soul Palace or something like that? Because he'll say one thing that really got me interested with like Kyoraku was saying that he has some business with Room 46, and I'm like, what's with Room 46 and all that? Like, there's definitely some mysteries going about that. But the rest of this chapter was like dedicated to Ichibee and Ywach, and he's like, oh, I just love how he's just like joking around at first, like just painting his brush, like, oh, from here to here, I'll defeat you, and it's like it's a bit long, and I was like, Ywach is like, I only need 3 steps before you die, you bastard, like that, and it's like, I told you not to call me so casually, and he just like pulls out like this giant ass like freaking hand, and people are even speculating this as well. I did hear the theories that apparently like he is the one that created Kitos, like he's the one that mastered them and all that, and like maybe he just doesn't even need to do incantations. Maybe that's what his incantation is, just him like drawing and stuff. Maybe it's just like made up of like such much powerful Kitos, and that makes me wonder though if this is Keto that he is using right now, and it's not something else that he's doing. It makes me wonder, it's like, what if it was like if he actually used like an incantation? Remember how Aizen was when he used against like Dangai Ichigo? He used like that giant ass like black coffin with like the full incantation and stuff like that. That makes me wonder what happens to this guy does like a full incantation of like some sort of like keto or something like that. And for all we know, we don't even know what this is, because from what it was called like the piercing palm of like 10,000 or 1,000 re, and it was like everything it blows around is like blown away about like 1,000 re away, and it was like it completely wrecked you. Like actually, like throat got crushed because of this like giant hand thing, and it was like when he just did it again, he's just able to do it like continuously. Like actually, I think he like smashed his like throat in a bit just so he could actually just speak again. It was like one thing that I was like very confused about this chapter was like saying I give voice to myself. Like, so what did he take like one of the Quincy powers and just took it and say, you know, I just did it so I could just heal myself, but he just did it so he could like make this giant ass freaking like bow and stuff. Like I'm guessing that that's like what healed to it is like I give voice to myself by using the holy bow. He actually like pierced himself just to give himself, I guess, like his like powers back. It's just a very weird thing, like what was going on in that Bleach chapter at the end. I was getting quite kind of confused by it. Oh, it was kind of freaking awesome chat. You see like this fight is now going on. Ichibee's like, oh, I have no choice. I guess I'll kill you. It's just like this freaking creepy ass face at the end like that, and it's like, yeah, he's definitely up there with like, you know, the Zero Divisions. Like we've seen what all of them could do right now, and I'm guessing that he's probably the stronger. I mean, if he made Ketos, which are kind of like not exactly explored, I'd be interested like if he's gonna go that far with it, like, or who knows, maybe he was like the creator of like, you know, of everything. Maybe he created like the Soul King or something like that. Who knows? But from what we're seeing of Ichibee right now, he's probably my favorite so far of like all the Zero Squad, like what he can do out of abilities. But we need to see a lot more things, like I'm saying in Bleach. We need to see, you know, we need to see Ishin. We need to see Ishin trying to go fight in there. We need to see his like Bankai and stuff like that. So I'm glad we're getting into like Ukitake's like Bankai as well. So, but we need a lot more things like explained in the series. So who knows how long like this little arc will go for, like for all like the Zero Division fighting them or like, because you know they're supposed to be the top dogs right now, And if they're going to get beaten up before Ichigo arrives in, then yeah, there's going to be some very weird shit going on. On that, it was a kind of very simplistic chapter, left a lot of questions in it, and also as well about Ukitake's like Bankai stuff. So other than that, Ichibee was an awesome guy, and I was like freaking loved what he was doing in this chapter. So I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. It was a pretty good chapter this week. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But that's all from me, so thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys